the fussy things. And I find too my hand was today this is what I do old school. Tell me what you guys do old school. I like to put my laundry on the line. That's what I like to do old school. I think this I'm going to do the cherry. And I'm just going to put that on the squeegee. I don't want to waste any little bit of paste. I'm so cheap with my paste. It's so fun to be in the club. But yeah, my husband's been, I thought I would, all my club members this month, if you're in my club, sorry if you're in somebody else's, but my club members are going to get an ink packet so they can try an ink shirt this month, because I think this one fares really well as I'm being kind of messy here. I apologize. This is the part where I don't have the patience. Just goes to show that even if you don't have the patience to spend a ton of time on it, like, it totally works out. I'm okay. It works out fine. I also this is kind of I don't know why cherry is so dry here, but it is. I see some little lines. I probably would want those to be black, so I'm going to have to, I need to hurry. And I have to spray this red so that I don't know, t-shirt. Would you do one color on this truck and just do the whole thing in one color? What color would you want to do your truck if you were making a t-shirt, like for your hubby or something? I think it would be a great Father's Day gift. Either sign or t-shirt or t-shirt. I know my husband, because he's an auto mechanic, he would take any of the above. He would love it. All right, here we go. Trying to get all the white spaces on the truck. Nice and slow, because we don't want to peel off more than... Even if I didn't totally get everything like absolutely perfect. I want to hold that up for you. See, I didn't get everything like absolutely perfectly in the lines, but boy, does it look good. Don't you agree that even you can see, like, it's not absolutely perfect here. I'm a little red over, but it's still, I think it just looks so cute, isn't it? So excited, you guys. Here I've been doing Chalk Couture for 6 years. I'm still very excited every time I peel it back. It's so much fun. So good. Get that dried. I just don't want it to smear or come off. I want to give it the best chance possible to stay there. So I'm drying it in between. All right. And if you can see, this is kind of thick. This paste is still wet, but I want to get some... I'm going to spritz it, and then because it'll be sitting on there overnight or a few days or whatever, it'll just soak in and reconstitute itself and keep that, kind of gets like a crust on it. So if you dig down, it's fine, but underneath it's kind of crusty, I would say. All right, so I want to get these lines right there. Oops. And then the superpower here, we're going to do, I just smear black across it. I do that all the time. I want to do that. So Colonial Blue comes with this, and my Colonial Blue is in the house being doctored, I'm pretty sure. So, but the one that's really close to it is Retro. So I'm going to use Retro. This is the color of the month this month. I think it's out. So unfortunately, if you didn't get it, it might be out. But if it pops up when you're placing your order, be sure to get it, because it's really a beautiful blue. But Colonial Blue does come in as a packet. So we're going to do this here on Superpower. And then I'm going to do the Legend in that blue as well. But first, we're going to take the little bit of black I have on the squeegee and do these little lines. I missed those. I don't want to get it into my, can get it into the tire. But there's these little tiny lines underneath the truck. You can hardly see them, which is why I missed it. There we go. I think I got them. When they're that teeny tiny, you kind of got to pay attention too, because it doesn't necessarily get it filled very easily. All right, back to our, all right, peeler super power. I think my husband will really love that super power. Cute. And then our little lines, I think they're just going to come off like white lines with just a little bit of black on them. So it really doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. Okay, so we're going to the bottom here. I think I want to do the race stripe red. Now that I put my red away, right? And put water in it. Dig in and get some good stuff here. Well, okay, I'll mix it. If you add water, you should use distilled water so it doesn't get any impurities or anything in there. Distilled or purified. I always use bottled water. Although I think we have pretty clean water here. I guess it's just, it's either purified or distilled. You could use either one, I think. I use purified usually. I guess it could, I know there's a difference. I don't really know. Our local water is off the mountain, so we probably have the cleanest water. That was the one thing my son was saying. Speaking of old school, all he wanted was water from the faucet because it comes right off the mountain. All right, we're gonna just do the race stripes here, I think, in red. There we go. Trying to think, what is the checkered flag? I guess it maybe is usually black and white. I don't know. It's been a while since I've been to a race. Used to go all the time. We had a little racetrack. Not little, decent sized racetrack, and had a lot of friends. Thanks, Yolanda. Cute. Just really tiny. Oh my gosh, I love those. Isn't that cute? I do like the red. I'm not going to lie. Is that cute? It looks so cool. All right. I'm going to do the legend in the blue. Make sure everything is back down again after we've been lifting it up and everything. And be careful not to smear it, but you want to get all the edges. I'm just going to do legend though. Nothing else. Sometimes in those tough areas, if you just kind of turn the squeegee around and go from the point you want to start to the point where you want to end, that often helps. And I think I've got a little bit of red on that E. This might be an issue. I'm going to pick up all the extra. Opening up. Oh, I like old school. Do you use old school? Do you read books old school out of the paper? I got the real book for Mother's Day from Francine Rivers, the new one. I think it's called, oops, I went over, The Lady's Mine. So good. It's in like late 1800s, set in the West, in California. I love the smell of a new book opening. Also old school, right? I'm going to come from the top this time so I don't have to move. You can see how much of my white is actually coming off. Ooh, that's coming off pretty badly there, but that's okay. We kind of expected it. And because I used chalk paste for it, it's going to work out nice. Also, there were spots like in the letters. Oh, and that red didn't come through the E very much. So I'm excited about that. Check it out. You can't even tell. In that second, the second E, there was a red streak across it that I had accidentally put there. It's looking cute, isn't it? My goodness, so cute. Now I just got blue everywhere. The multi-use wipes day today, for sure. Well, and I used a wipe for, let me get that out of here so I don't make too much of a mess. Sorry, I have made an entire mess of myself. It's on my front and back sides of my hands. That's how messy it is today. It's so beautiful outside. It does feel a little bit like it's gonna do a little something out there right now. I'm gonna put that over there. Last but not least, I'm gonna finish up this end part. If you use paste packets, the singles, you can just go ahead and fold it over and keep using it. Don't like throw it away just because you didn't use everything. Oops, I got red in the worst way. That was bad. Put my finger right through it. Oh, the other thing, I know this. You know how I've been talking about making myself a Princess Mum t-shirt? Well, I didn't have the princess part. My daughter ordered me one, and I think it's just arriving right now. The UPS guy, I think, just pulled up. We'll see. She's like, I don't know why it's not here yet. I'm like, never comes when you want it to. I sent cards to my mom, a gift card to her. Oh, yep, there's the UPS. And see if we can get this. Hopefully that red will, I think because it's black, it'll be fine. UPS guy gave me a look like, what the heck are you doing? I'm out my little camper in the Airstream. And so I have the door open because it's beautiful outside. So nice. All right, black. It might have been easier just to not, I know this about red. For whatever reason, every time I do red, I always smear it everywhere. It always overreaches. I don't know if it's just me. Maybe you have that problem too. I'm going to take your advice and use a smaller squeegee. I do probably 95% of my transfers with the small squeegee, but I do love these tools. So nice to get into the little spots. You can use it just like a paintbrush. That helps. All right, hopefully we got it. So if you use those paste packets, and there's still some in there, just fold the edge over, put a clip on, and keep it in a nice cool spot. Oh shoot, my little T kind of went crazy. All right, so this just all washes off. The red and the black are probably going to stain your transfer, and that's okay as long as you get it out of the see-through spots. You just want to get out the paste from that. So it's all good. It's not harmful to it to stain it. Oops, I just painted my floor. I really need to sweep. See my little T there? But overall, I really love it. Isn't it cute? I think I'm gonna. Hi, Debbie. Good to see you. I'm gonna take a look at this T here and try to get it to cleaned up a little. Just gonna tap while it's wet. I'm not going to do anything more. Do you believe me? Oi, oi. That one kind of, I think I ended up, I took it off. So I'm going to end up needing my transfer back so that I can fix that T. Good thing we're kind of making it grungy anyway, so you won't even notice that it's a little less. Oops. See? You just want to touch it once, not twice, because then you spread it and make a bigger mess. It happens. Okay, let me show you how that looks, that T. I just ended up kind of taking it off, a little bit of the E, a little bit of the S as well. It's okay. No panicking yet. All right, I'm just going to let that dry while I doctor this up. Because I want to clean that out since it went underneath the transfer. I want to clean that up. And probably what happened when I was peeling back, I didn't get it all the way down, had a little bubble there. That's all that happened. On the back of a denim shirt or a jacket. Yeah, I know. Keep seeing things on denim, and this would be cool if we did one similar to this. This is my idea for the next time around, right? A motorcycle. Wouldn't that be cool? Like an old school motorcycle. Love it. I'm not into motorcycles, but I know there's a lot of people that are and would love that. So I'm just taking and washing front and back that T area so that it is cleaned up so it's not leaking underneath. I just don't want the outside edges on it. So when I put it back down, it's going to stick really nice. And we'll be good to go. Okay, try this again. The cool thing is I can just do that little bit. I can replace it down. It's not like a one-use thing. You can use this up to 12 times, so you can really fix your boo-boos if you have to, or restart. And with this, unless you unless you clear coated this and sealed it, you really could potentially take off the transfer anytime you want it and reuse it. Okay, I'm going to put that away. So this little paste packet, if you use up, don't use it all, you can just fold over the edge. And, to keep the air from getting in, and then use it another time. And like I said, mine kind of squeezed out in the mail, so I will get that replaced. But from experience, they don't usually ask for it back, especially a squeezed out one. All right, hopefully my tea did not make a big mess by doing that. We can hope, right? Perfect. Well, it's not perfect, but it's okay. It's crafting, right? Nothing beautiful is ever perfect. And because I was doing grungy, it's perfect. It's perfect grungy. All right, let me get some of the paste off of me here. I actually kind of like how it came off, and it's not perfect, right? It's okay where it came off. And I might even go in. See, this has a little bit of lift here by the L. I want to go in and I think I want to add a little bit more of our wax, our dark wax, the antique wax. I'm going to grab some more out of this is Waverly Antique Wax. You could use any antique wax, or you could use our bark. I'm just going to go in and continue to grudge it up a little bit because I just want it to look old. I don't want it to look like something I just created. Thank you, Yolanda. It is very cute. If you're not signed up for a club, this is definitely need to. It's such a good deal and so much fun. That's something, if you're looking for quick, easy projects, I think DIY kits are the way to go and I love them because it takes a lot of the thinking out. I'm going over some of my stuff because I do want the whole thing to kind of just look a little grungy, like this is something you got out of your old shop in the back 40. I think it'll be super cute. Don't even ask me where I'm putting this. I have no idea. I wonder if this would fit in our this out of the box. Nope. You could attach it though. Wouldn't that look cute? I definitely think it would. That is an option. Wouldn't that look cute? Oh. I don't know how you would attach it. But it's an idea. That's our out of the box transfer. Do I have something on the back? Nope. Out of the box frame. There it is. Old school. And then I'll just take and put a piece of twine right through it. You could do a bow if you wanted, but why? It's kind of old school, kind of. All right. Thank you, Amber. It was good to see you. Good to see you. Can't wait till you come back. All right. Here, we've got a piece of twine. And I'm just going to go ahead and put that through the holes and then hang it up and take a nice picture. And you guys let me know what you think of my old school sign. I think it's adorable. And I'll do a rough cut here. I'm not even going to make it, you know, look fancy or anything. No bows, no nothing. Just going to put my twine on here and hang it by twine. It's all good. You could do whatever you want. So thank you so much for joining me, and make sure that you do all the things. Like it. Hit that bell button if you're on YouTube. Like again, my name is Dory Stoll with Prairie Scraps Chuckin'. There we go. That is it. That's the whole deal. We'll put you up here. Isn't that cute? I think it is adorable. I am loving that truck. Love, love. So cute. All right. You all have a beautiful evening and be very blessed and keep on crafting.